action. We got action. We got action. We got action. We got woo. We got action. We got action. We got woo. We got action. Now we got action. We got woo. You are now tuned in to Intellectually Petty Radio. Hey, yo, Jobs. We got action, homie.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you by M3S3 Clothing. Men make moves and suckers stand still. And as always, on the mighty Nerd DJs Radio Network. Today is absolutely no exception to the rule. Y'all already know, man. We only rock with legends over here. And today we got Dream Rich, a.k.a. Dede, a.k.a. Darylyn, a.k.a. entrepreneur, fashion designer, manager extraordinaire. How you doing, Queen? Uh-oh, we got a circle. That means drum roll. I don't really have that in my repertoire on the on the Roadcaster Duo. But I think we good now.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yo, how's life? How's your family?
Life was good. I liked the introduction though. That was a good introduction.
I've been working on it, trying to get a little bit better, a little spicy. So you said you're on a video shoot now, correct?
Uh-huh.
Who's shooting the video? You mind me asking?
KB.
Okay. That's fire. So
yeah.
entrepreneur.
I'm on the interview. Y'all want to be on it? Say no.
Come on. No. Hey, who?
Y'all want to get on the interview?
Yeah, tap in.
My phone not even working, y'all. Oh.
I can hear you.
Yeah, what is it?
I
It's
can
not
hear you
connected,
perfectly. Yeah, I can hear you and I can see you, so it's working. You
not
just don't know it.
connected.
Hey, life be lifing, man. Sometimes that shit do that. Can you see me?
Yeah, because it ain't working no more.
Can you see me now?
Be careful, there's some boo-boo in the grass.
Oh, that's not a good look. I have stepped in some shit in my life before, both figuratively and literally. And while we got this little break, I do need to say,
There you go.
You good?
Yeah, I'm on here now. Yeah.
You've been on there. I can hear you and see you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I was telling the people I have stepped in shit before. It's okay.
Oh, so you heard all of that.
I heard all of that. So, your fingers in the camera though. Entrepreneur, fashion designer. What is it about fashion design that just does it for you?
Yeah, I was about to jump down. Ask me again. I didn't hear you.
Fashion design. What is it about fashion design that does it for you?
I like to make clothes. I like creating. I like being a creator. That's the interesting part for the fashion design. I like seeing people with what I make.
Okay, so what favorite part? Shirts or pants?
I would say jumpsuits is my favorite thing to make.
Men or women?
Yeah, I like making clothes for men more.
Oh, I gotta get one of them jogging suits. Where do I? Oh, we got another disappearo. Is that a good terminology? I don't know, but I do need to say rest in peace to my stepfather, man. I know it's completely off topic. However, man, the reason I am a little late was because I had to attend his funeral today, and I had to drive back from Detroit. Very, very rest in peace, Gordon Bragg. Just a really, really solid dude, man. Just a good person overall. And that was the tone, the tenor, the vibe, the overall consensus at the funeral. And let's see if we can get the sister back on. I see she's trying to tap back in, and all right, let's see if this works.
All right, there we go.
We good now?
Yeah.
What you sipping on?
Water.
You're making that water look delicious, though. So where can I cop a jogging suit?
Um, well, right now, Arte the Moda is only online,
Hmm.
and I'm putting the summer set. I'm doing my summer season for the 4th of July. Between the week of 4th of July, it'll be a whole summer drop.
Yeah, I got a little something I want to go to July 20th. I need something dope that ain't
Oh
nobody
yeah, I
got.
have some short sets and all that, but it's gonna be
Oh,
like Hoochie Daddy short sets drop.
oh yeah, I'm too old for the hoochie daddies.
No, you'll be fine. You put your
No.
little, some nice little Spanx under them. You
Just a
gotta bring
little.
old back. You gotta bring it back.
That niggas laughing at me.
You gotta bring old back.
I have reached the long balls era. You gonna have me out here with my balls hanging out my shorts and shit. Oh my god, man, yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. We wore some wild shit back in the day too. Like I remember I was telling somebody I wore parachute pants, literally parachute pants and karate shoes, actually outside, and thought I was doing something. Man, if you look at some of the old pictures, man, they be talking about these young cats with the tight shit, man. Nah, bruh. Like we wore tight shit too, and we're not even gonna talk about the era before us. Yo, the '70s was completely diabolical. If we're gonna go there, like I be wanting to talk about some of the shit these young dudes wearing, but then I had to realize, man, this shit just a cycle. It all repeats itself. It just got different variations. The whole purse thing. Not for me. But who am I to, be extra critical when I walked up to a party with a cardboard fucking box? Yes, to break dance. Shit's wholly embarrassing. The only good thing about that is that we didn't have social media. Cause yo, them pictures would be tragic. And man, I'm not sure, Dream Rich. I don't know what's going on. Being outside can definitely be tricky. I've had it go flawlessly when somebody's outside, and they're not so good. You know, it just kind of depends on where you at. And then they got a lot of activity going on over there too. So I'm sure a whole bunch of people is using their phone or the Wi-Fi, whatever. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Anyway, how y'all doing? I haven't gave the phone out in a while too. The phone number. Oh, and since I'm on this, I'm spastic and into I can't keep a thought. Yo, check the fan page out, Intellectually Petty Radio on Facebook. Yo, man, putting up wilt numbers lately. We done went from I don't know 10,000 to damn near 50,000 in a month. How
Okay,
we doing, Queen?
back again.
Yeah, the being outside is sketchy sometimes. It's feast or famine. Sometimes it works really dope, and sometimes it's a tough sell.
No, it's people. Every time my phone ring, it ends for you.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, and StreamYard really need to fix that. I don't know if it's just StreamYard or if it's Zoom or the other streaming services, but yeah, they need to do something about that. Yo, okay, so how you getting into managing?
I mean, just kind of like feeling. I like music. And, I managed a guy a couple of years ago that was my childhood friend. He walked to me one day like, "You got all the relationships, just manage me," and I did it. And then I stopped for a minute, and then baby money kind of just was like always right there. So helping him out was a part of the plan, God's plan, obviously. So, hey,
And your man is putting up numbers lately too.
yeah, bucket. Like no
Hey, you bullshitting, but he is though.
buckets. We only like buckets.
How do you keep the consistency?
I mean, it's based off the artist. He always likes to be consistent. I feel like at one point he was slowing down, and he didn't really care for that. So I think it's just all about they flow and how they like to produce.
Detroit is the wave now. How much longer you think we got?
We got a minute. We here forever.
You
I
think?
think I think we can stand. If we can stand 10 toes down and we just keep producing and stay unified, we're fine.
I think the last year was really
Everywhere I
helpful.
go, when I'm out of town and I hear them playing music that only we used to listen to at one point, it feels amazing. It feels like, okay, yeah, this is another place.
Okay, and speaking of baby money, he like right at that point where he could be the number one guy in a few short months. Is the plan in place for the success?
Yeah, the plan is always in place. I mean, they are number one guys. I feel like here we don't have a sound. Like we were just in New York doing a run, and it was like everybody's different. We don't have the exact type here. So they are number one in their own categories. Just like in New York, when they did New York, you had Fab, you had Jada, you got, you see what I'm saying? So everybody got a different category on what type of number one you want to be.
Who's
We just
Jada in
all different
Detroit?
flavors. So
Who would you say is Detroit's Jada Kiss?
I, I don't, on the lyrical side, I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't. It's kind of hard for me to tell you. Because I would say, lyrically, I don't know. I couldn't even answer that. I'll have to come back to you on that. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna
I
think about
used to fuck with Cash Kid heavy,
it. You
heavy,
know
heavy.
what? There you go. Cash Kid. Cash Kid will be our in that form. But then you got Baby Money. That's like he don't really talk about certain things, but lyrically he would go with like Nas, Jay Z, Biggie, like that. Like it's everybody going to like a different category of people.
Favorite singer?
Favorite singer from
Yeah,
Detroit?
yeah.
Her name Natasia. That's my favorite singer.
Who else are you managing?
Right now I just do Baby Money and Anastasia and a lot of other people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on the Zoom though. I thought y'all was talking to
You,
me. Yeah.
what side you from?
What's that?
I 7 Mile.
No,
Oh, you said that with a little distaste. I ain't like that.
I'm on 75 right now, though, so I'm not gonna say that too
Right? Come on now. I'm from the mile. You can't be doing it like that.
Sorry, I'm from J-Rob.
Oh, exit. One of them exit 9 niggas. Yo, Joy Road is doing it though, man.
Yeah,
Yo. So, how long have you been managing Baby Money?
since 2020.
Did you see it getting this big this quick?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I claimed it, manifested it. We shook hands and said 9 months and we was down.
What's the favorite part?
My favorite part is just doing it, accomplishing it, making it happen. The favorite part was being able to do it with somebody that you love. That was interesting.
Who told you you couldn't do it?
Everybody. They said I couldn't make clothes either.
Have you spun the block on them yet?
Um, nope. You don't spin blocks. You just show.
Yeah, I'm pettier than you are. There's a couple people,
They see it. You see this shit. It's not like it's not nothing that you can't see. When you see it, it's already done.
biggest supporter early on.
My mama gonna ride with me no matter what.
Ain't shit like mom's telling you you can do some shit.
Yeah, my mom and my best friend Bonnie, she hold me down.
What personality wise, how are y'all most alike?
Me and who?
Your moms.
Our hearts, our caring spirits, nurturing. I get that from her.
Is it easy to say no?
No, the hardest thing I ever had to do, but I got it down packed now. Bye.
Is it easier to say it for other people than for yourself?
Huh? That's it. I should be fine. You said,
Tell him to come on in. Let's
oh,
talk about it.
hey, so say it again.
I said tell him to come on in. Let's talk.
Oh no, he was going to get the bottle for me.
Okay, so who did you say the video shoot was for?
Taby and Little
KB?
Baby. You want to see?
I do.
I can't turn my camera.
Turn your phone around.
Oh, hold on. It's the whole block. It's long.
All I see is bricks.
Oh, I don't know how to. Let me
There we
see.
go. Oh, damn.
Yep. Yup. Yup.
Oh, they out for real, for real.
Mhm.
Biggest goal for you.
Um, to change my family life.
You don't think you've done that already?
No, I ain't did enough.
Is it ever enough?
No,
Who do you compete with?
nobody.
You don't look at other people and say, okay, yeah, and a respectful competition and not like hating, but okay, I see what you're doing. Let
Oh,
me
I
do
always
one better
like.
than that.
No, I don't feel like that. I learn from everybody's mistakes, but not compete.
Who do you call for advice besides your mama?
My best friend.
You listen?
Hmm?
Do you listen to it?
Yeah. Yep, I listen to people. There you go.
Yeah, I'm horrible with the advice part. Like I'm good at giving it, but I'm not that good at listening to it. Except for Rita, that's not in the family. Like outside the family, she's probably the one that I listen to the advice most.
Yeah.
Where are you in 5 years?
Away, fire, put up, married with kids,
Married with kids.
and running businesses from home.
So you want to get married?
Yeah, I'm going to get married.
Oh, okay. How many kids we having?
One or two.
I don't know. I'm thinking three or four.
Mm-mm. One or two.
Three is a perfect number. I got three daughters, and three is a beautiful thing.
No, one or two.
Cause you're gonna have one. You know the odds are you're gonna have one that's just not with the program.
Mm-mm. One or two. Mine gonna be with the program.
They're gonna be
They're
with the
gonna be just
program.
fine. Mhm.
When you're doing videos for your artists, how do you pick a director? Oh, it went out again. I can't hear you. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Okay, P. Foster Esquire. I know all about parachute pants, karate shoes, and the cardboard too. Oh, bro, we about 20 minutes apart. Then I don't know if you still listening, but yo, the wildest shit though was we actually wore pony cleats for like 1 year, one summer, which was crazy seeing people walk down like football cleats, like for regular shoes. We was walking around in pony cleats. The pony era was, oh boy, that didn't last long. The lotto era didn't last long, but lottos was dope. And that's the first time that you can change the colors independently. Like if you bought a pair of white lottos, you could get different colored lotto logos. So you could have on, if you got on green, you got on orange, you could color code whatever color coordinate whatever you was wearing. And if you're from Detroit, like coordinating is like a thing. Like it don't sit well in my spirit if it's not matching. And I don't mean just the shirt and the shoes. I mean the socks, the drawers, the shorts, the hat, the shirt, the whole nine. And if you got the bread, the glasses too. Man, Detroit is just a whole different animal, man. And I haven't lived in Detroit for a few decades, but I'm only 2.5 hours away. And going back home is always, man, I just love Detroit so fucking much. It's just, I have, monetarily, Cleveland has been good to me. So, but culturally, it's nothing like Detroit, man. And even now with all the gentrification going on, man, it is nothing like Detroit on a really nice day. Give me Detroit 80 degrees on a Saturday downtown over any place on the planet. I am not gonna lie. And we ain't gonna talk about The Rock or Belle Isle, call it what you want, especially back in our day when the whole city came out and it was not like it. I don't think I know shit happened. I know somebody that that there's been a couple bodies on Belle Isle. Though I'm not gonna lie about that, but it was so few and far between, and the vibe was always lovely. Even if there was a situation, it kind of got resolved independently because nobody wanted to mess up the night. And man, like, and y'all taking me back, man. And funerals do that to you. They make you get on your nostalgia tip. And man, like I tell you, like when I was, I don't know, let's say 22, 23, I had a motorcycle, a Katana 600. I'd hit Jefferson, smelling good, poloed up, looking good, hit the rock. Oh my God, hit the strip, park up a little bit, listen to the sounds, smell some barbecue, smell some weed, liquor. The ladies was everywhere. Dudes is loving it on in they finest. The all the cars is out. It just was such a vibe, and it was free. That was the dope part about it, is that you didn't have to pay one nickel outside of gas money to enjoy your whole fucking night. You get on with some, you see a couple of ladies you like, you and your partner get on, y'all go to Big Boys right after, which was right. If you know, you know. You go to Big Boys, you hit, once they close down the Rock, which was usually about 2, 3 o'clock, usually about 2 o'clock in the morning, the cops shut it down, and then you hit Finkel, Wyoming. And Finkel, Wyoming was lit till about 4 o'clock in the morning. And yo, man, like, it is nothing like Detroit. And they show the world the negative aspects of Detroit, but they don't show the world Palmer Park, the good parts of Palmer Park, not that weirdo shit. They don't show the world Sherwood Forest. They don't show the world Indian Village. They don't show them the spots on the lake. Like it's the outer drive anywhere. That's crazy how outer drive anywhere in the city is lit. I don't think I've ever been anywhere where one street will go through some of the most fucked up areas, but that street is always a beacon of light. And it was like a badge of honor for people to live on Outer Drive. They keep their grasses cut immaculately, their houses done perfectly. Getting a house on Outer Drive, wherever it was at, was bragging rights. We ain't gonna talk about Rosedale Park. Man, it just Detroit is so much more than the bullshit they show you on TV, man. And now downtown, even though I feel like we have been really, like Mike Illich and old boy from what's this motherfucker name? The lone spot. And somebody help me out, I'm sure y'all will. But basically it's those two cats that own like 70% of downtown or some crazy number. And that is completely, like they're giving credit to the rebirth to people that like Mike Illich. I'll give Mike Illich his credit because Mike Illich was there when there was no rebirth, when it was just people was really shitting on the city. Mike Illich never gave up, and Mike Illich actually seemed to give a shit not only about making a buck but about making a difference. And I could be wrong, but that's just the vibe he gave off and the energy that he gave off. So and damn, I cannot I'm gonna remember old boy's name. I don't like dude. I'm just gonna be quite honest, but good thing I probably don't remember his name. Is that's gonna kill me. Yo, and let me plug this too. The Lights of Livernois will be July 6th, and I want to say that's from 12 to 8. Your boy will be there, and Rita is the talent procurer. Is that a word? Procurer? I don't know. But if she is on it, it is on. I'm gonna tell you that. Everybody that she's getting is gonna be A1. And the avenue of fashion, yo, now I know I'm on that, is one of the most beautiful things in the country. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the biggest collection of black-owned businesses on one street in the country. Correct me if I'm wrong. Shout out to Fame, the 313 store, like just anchoring that shit and really, really, really doing his thing on Livernois. They got everything. They got a cigar shop. They got an art gallery. They got restaurants. They got boutiques. They got anything you can think of. Black folks is doing it and doing it well on the Avenue of Fashion. And I'm just isolating the Avenue of Fashion because it's such a big collection. But across the city, man, it's just beautiful, beautiful restaurants. Sloppy Chops is dope. The food is fucking dope. Probably my favorite spot. That and I'm pretty sure Fishbones is not owned by us, but Fishbones is a staple downtown. They got another one, I want to say it's in Southfield, if I remember correctly. But Fishbones, absolutely delicious. Although I've yet to try the alligator. And I do apologize. I guess Dede, it just ain't happening. So I'm going to shut it down because I ain't doing nothing but running my mouth a little bit. And being nostalgic and remembering and shining some light on the city that I was born and raised in. That I love so much. If you out there, do me a favor. Just let me know what you love about Detroit. And I don't care if you see this today, tomorrow, in a week, in a month, in a year, in 6 years. If you from Detroit, and I don't know, and I mean from Detroit. I don't want nobody from Taylor. I don't want nobody from Oak Park. I don't want nobody from downriver. Well, that's the closest. No, I don't want the closest thing to Detroit. I want Detroiters, period. Don't, because I'll find out. I'm gonna clown your ass if you come on here or if you leave a message in a comment talking about you from Detroit and you're not. Yes, it means something to Detroiters. And if you don't understand that, you're not from Detroit. Point blank, period. And it's actually like that part is not. Most big cities are like that. Most big cities, when the narrative, especially most big black cities, the narrative is usually painted in such a way that y'all already know, man. They try to make us look like shit, but want to claim us. No, you can't have it both ways. No, keep it across 8 Mile. Keep it across Charlevoix. Keep it across. I don't know what the other one is. I'm trying to think of the borders for the west side going into. I mean, like 8 Mile will be like the northwest side border, but there's like a west side border, and I can't think of it. It's not Southfield. Maybe Evergreen. Is Evergreen, depending on where you at. Evergreen might be the border. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. Hey, who knows? I might delete. I might not. Who knows? And hopefully we can get a good conversation with Dede at some point. Because I love the energy. I love the confidence. And when she said that she manifested it, that makes a difference. That means something to me. I saw something where somebody was saying, when you say I am, ... that is speaking things into existence, and I have to do a better job of saying I am on a consistent basis. Because I am going to be the number one in this podcast game at some point. And I don't want to be the number one in the world. I don't. That's too much. That's too much. Too many cameras on you. Too many people in your business. I don't need all that shit. But I do want to be number one in this country. Y'all can have the rest of the world. This country, and number one in the motherland. Other than that, y'all can have the rest of the world. On that note, man, this is Jobs. I'll be back at 7 o'clock. We got Asaka the Renegade coming in. Shout out to y'all watching and tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with the fan page. Hit me up on Instagram, Intellectually Petty Radio, by the way. Google Intellectually Petty Radio and you'll find me. On that note, man, this is Jobs. This has been another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, and I'm out. Shout out, P. Foster Esquire. When you hear this again, man, hit me up. All right, on that note, I'm out. Peace.